Hello, good morning and welcome to Our Scotland on a Thursday morning. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning, just after, and we're at the Glasgow Necropolis and we're going to go for a wee walk. Well, the reason I came here this morning was because I've got quite a lot I want to do today, and I originally came for the wee Wallace Memorial, William Wallace Memorial, but I decided because I parked near the Necropolis entrance that I would take a wee walk up by the Necropolis, and because I've only been here a couple of times in my whole life. There's a lot of interesting things up here, a lot of interesting names. Hang on, pull my sock up. That's better. It's a very quiet time to come here. I don't expect to see anybody at all. You can see it's not a very bright morning, but it's not raining, that's the main thing. Now, there is a wee interesting thing up here. A wee interesting grave or a memorial, so we're going to look at that. And there's the Glasgow Cathedral. Let's get some work done on it. There you are. Glasgow Cathedral. Got a bit of breath already. What's that tell you? Now we're going to walk down to the Wallace Memorial first, which is down here. Cathedral looking majestic, and at one time it was the tallest building in Glasgow. Don't know how old it is. Somebody did a video in Shannon and Renfrew the other day, and somebody put on the messages, you live in Paisley and you know nothing about Renfrew. Well, I'm not originally from Paisley anyway, but I don't know, I've been away from Glasgow for so long that there's not much I know about Glasgow really. Well, I know quite a lot, but there's a lot more I've got to learn. And this is educating me, and people leaving comments educates me as well. So to the guy that said I know nothing about Renfrew and Paisley, you're probably right. But keep watching the videos and you'll see I'll learn as I go along. It's a nice wee part of Glasgow, this. And the Wallace Memorial is right at the bottom here. I just got up this morning, couldn't sleep. I woke up about 4 o'clock and I decided, why not go out and make another video and see what happens. Now, there we go. I have a sneaky feeling that is the Wallace Memorial, but it doesn't say. Unless there's something around here. Oh, there is. Aye, it is the Wallace Memorial. I thought it would be. So there it was. An enduring tradition states that in 1297 William Wallace and his men routed the English garrison from nearby Glasgow Castle and forced them to flee. This later became known as the Battle of the Bell of the Brae. I am Scotland's guardian. Though my body has been broken, my spirit will rise again to the sound of freedom. He's actually one of my heroes, William Wallace, and this is a wee memorial to him. Now, I am going to actually visit Wallace as well. Another beautiful tree. I am a tree lover, as a lot of you will know. So we're going to get up to the Necropolis now and have a wee look before we venture on. So up here, if I can find it, I think it's this one here. A very interesting stone or memorial, gravestone, whatever it is, tombstone. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Nope, it's not that one. I must be further up. Ah, here it is. It's this one. This is a stone to the memory of William Miller, the laureate of the nursery author of Wee Willie Winkie, born in Glasgow, August 1810, died August 1872, so he was 62 when he died. If you don't know the rhyme, it goes, Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town, upstairs, downstairs, in his nightgown, chapping at the windies, looking at the locks. I hope the kids are all in bed, it's past 5 o'clock, or something like that anyway. It's a long time since I've actually said that. There we are. What a view. We're going to venture up, there's some good views up here. It's a bit hilly, but can't do me that much bad. Must be doing me some good. The view from up here. I've come very high. You can see some fantastic memorials up here. A lot of people with money. There we go. William McGavin, author of the Protestant. I don't know what that was. Probably some religious thing anyway. Which must have been well thought of. Because he's got a massive memorial. There's an even bigger one there. They must have been all trying to outdo each other. Duncan McFarland. What was he? There's a wee rabbit. Oh, rabbit. Duncan McFarland. He became principal of Glasgow College in 1923 or 1823. That didn't work out because he died in 1857. There's another big one there. Oh my god. Who's that guy? See anything that says what that guy is? Who is? Well, if anybody knows, please let me know. So let me look here again. John Knox. That's John Knox. There you go. John Knox. Look at that, sun's coming out, looks like it's going to be a nice day. Look right across there, into the distance, you can see Celtic Park over there. Aye. Some fantastic views up here. Look at that. See, you can see most of Glasgow. You don't need a drone when you've got this, but I've got my drone just in case. I don't know whether I'll fly it today. No need to, but you never know what you might come across. Also, I'd like to, because I got a real shock the other day, because I was in 224 subscribers, and then in the morning I went out, I did a film on, where was I now? Jeez, I can't even remember where I went. I went to somewhere in Paisley. Aye, I know where I went. Aye. I did Fergusley Park and Tannahill and St Mirren Football Club, that's what I did. And then when I got back in, I was up to 320 odd subscribers, or 330 odd, and I thought, my God, that's fantastic. So, thanks very much for supporting the channel, subscribing. It really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it, and I think you guys are amazing to help me do that. So we're on our way to 500 next. That's the next milestone, and hopefully we can hit the 1,000 mark and then just go onwards and upwards. But as I say, I'm getting out a lot more now, so there's more videos. Some nice wee pigeons there. I don't think they're your regular Glasgow George Square pigeons, or we call them doos. I think they're a bit more posh up here, a bit more selective. Yeah, there you go. Glasgow doos. But the posh ones, the toffs as we called them. The toffs. Now I don't really want to walk round all the big tombstones and see who they all are, because it doesn't interest me that much, to be honest. Some of them are interesting, but most of them, you know, are people I haven't even heard of. You know. So, but one day maybe if I come up here with somebody like Uran or my daughter Shannon, maybe they might have a better interest, and I can follow them around and we can see all the wee, the big memorials. Now I'm walking down here and I don't even know where this goes. I'm thinking it'd take me out to the gate, but it might take me out completely somewhere else. I'm looking out to see if I can see any more rabbits. Well, there's a wee squirrel running about. There was a guy I watched a video of. He was in, I think it was Yorkshire, Leeds, near Leeds, and he was looking for rabbits, and he was right out in the middle of nowhere and he couldn't find one. Yeah, I come here in the middle of Glasgow and straight away I find a rabbit. Amazing, eh? I'm going down these rickety stairs hoping I don't fall. Taking it easy. Oh yeah, that's better. And should have a video on me. No, I'm not going that way, that's going down a different way. That's not going out. I'm going to have to go back up and go the other way. It's not the way out. I've got a friend that when I phone him, usually it's when I've done something daft, and my first question to him is, who is the daftest person you know? And his reply is always, well, that would be you, Paul. And it probably is. So anyway, we're getting back to the car, and then we're going to head up to Rob Royston, have a look at other William Wallace stuff. So see you in a wee bit. And looking at that, the adjoining bridge was erected by the Merchants' House of Glasgow. What date would that be? I don't know what the Roman numerals mean. It's probably something 23, well, 43 is it? 63? So, I haven't got a clue. That's the bridge. So if anybody knows Roman numerals or Roman numerals, you can tell us in the comments what that is. And there's the bridge. We'll get it from the other side as well, if we can. It's quite a nice wee building that in itself. I did pass it on the way up, I think I got it in the camera, but I wasn't really interested in it at the time. So there's the other bit of the bridge which is covered in trees, so we'll not get that bit. I think they're actually wood pigeons. They don't like your normal scruffy do. So if anybody knows, that's the ones that live here. This is their manor. This is their bit. So if any doos think they're coming here and invading it, they'll get a doing off a do. Now that scheme looks like a new scheme. It's called Wallace's Fields. So it's right in the very edge of Glasgow. You're just in the boundary of Glasgow here. The wee boundary's up there. So these fields are in Glasgow. And we're going down to Wallace as well. It's not that windy the day. It's a wee bit of a breeze, but it's no too windy. So I'm hoping the sound quality will be better than it was yesterday. So here we go, we're at Wallace as well. There's a wee bit of a board there that tells you a wee bit of info all about it. That's the well there. I wonder how they know all this. Now, it must be handed down at some stage. Stories from people. There's a wee burn there as well. I love the sound of running water in a stream or a burn or a wee river or anything. It's running water's just something about it. Makes you want to pee though. So here we go. Legendary. Well, this is Wallace as well. Now he's supposed to have had a drink out of there. Don't fancy drinking out of there myself. But back in the day when this was all fields around here, that would have probably been fresh water in there coming from that wee burn. So surrounding area, still a lot of fields around here. Not much going on. But this is Wallace as well. Rest in peace, William Wallace, great Scottish hero. The way he died was just unthinkable. It was a horrendous way to die, but he went through it. He was a real human being, not just a figure in history. He actually lived and breathed the same as we're living and breathing today, and he must have gone through horrendous terror, pain. Right, so this is it here. Near the farm of Royston Mains is Wallace's Well, an ancient spring said to have been used by the Scottish patriot and freedom fighter William Wallace whilst hiding in a cottage nearby. He was betrayed on the 5th of August 1305 by Scottish knight Sir John de Menteith, who was loyal to Edward. So, 5-minute walk from the well next to the roadside is a 20-foot high pink granite Celtic cross, which is reputed to be the house in which Wallace was betrayed. So let's go and have a wee look and see if we can see that alongside the well. A pink granite cross. Did it say 20 metres or 200 metres? I can't mind. alongside the well. I think it said 20 metres. So if it's only 20 metres, then it's worth the walk. If it's 200 metres, that means it's going to be 400 metres altogether to wait when I go back. Not a great distance, but my feet are not the best. Getting old. Don't ever let anybody tell you getting old's easy. Oh, it's a doddle. There's things that happen to you when you get old that you think, if I'd have known that was going to happen, I'd have prepared for it. But it just happens, it creeps up on you. Bang, what's that? That was your life. Take another shot. And no. Oh well. Right, so where's this pink cross? Can you see it? Somebody's ripped all the cat's eyes up off of this road. You see that? Somebody's ripped them up. Well, they must be selling them. Must be. Oh, they're all away. They're all away. So where's this pink granite cross? Because I can't see it. Pink granite cross. I'm sure it said 20 metres, no 200, so it's not in there. But don't worry, I'll not make you walk all this way up with me. Well, I might do. Nice wee wood there. Wonder what's in there. I really love the wildlife, me. I wish I was a wildlife photographer. That would be brilliant. Wildlife cameras set up in the woods. I watched a couple of YouTube things with the guys in America. I think they did one in England as well, where they get a load of bananas or a load of fruit or nuts or whatever, and they dump loads of it in a big pile and then video what comes to eat it. You know? Which was quite interesting. I can't see a pink granite cross. Might be the other way. I might have come the wrong way. It said alongside the well though, didn't it? Maybe I've gone too far. Maybe it's in the bushes. In the bushes there. All overgrown. So we're going to have another wee look. See how far this is and get the directions right. Because I can't see it being done that way. Is it there? Nope. Let's go back and check. Am I dafty? Who's the daftest person you know? Well, that would be you, Paul. Well, it's not very clear. Let me see. Oh, about 5 minutes walk from the well next to the roadside. Oh, it's 5 minutes walk, 20 feet high, pink granite cross. 20 feet high, 5 minutes walk, that's about a minute's drive, so let's go back to the car. Well, I was looking for that granite monument to where William Wallace's house was, and I just can't find it. I think it's off-road, so maybe when I'm with somebody else, because I'm liable to fall and lie there for years in agony if I do fall when I'm on my own. At least if somebody's with me, they can run away and tell somebody. So maybe next time, but I can't find it. But I'm still no finished yet. We've got more Wallace stuff to find, and we're going to do it. So stick with us. So we've travelled now from Rob Royston to Elderslie, birthplace of William Wallace. So we're here at another memorial. This is supposed to be the birthplace of William Wallace. It's the traditional site of the birthplace. Some people say he was born in Ayrshire, but most people I think believe he was born here at this exact spot. So we're going to have a wee look and see what there is here. It's a nice wee garden and some proper stairs, no rickety ones. Now this is meant to be the site of his house. I don't know if it's the actual foundations of his house, but it's meant to be this exact spot where he was born. There's a wee plaque here, I'll tell you. It looks old anyway, whatever it is. Buildings on this site. Here we go. There's been a settlement on this site since at least the 13th century. Archaeologist excavations carried out in 1998 confirmed that there was a rectangular enclosure, probably some 100 metres by 85 metres, with a ditch 5 to 7 metres wide surrounding it. The southern corners of the structure had sound bastions. So, with Wallace being a kind of minor noble, he would have probably had some kind of wee castle or something here, a wee fort or whatever on this site. And I don't know what these actual foundations are, but they are from a house, you can tell, or some kind of building, but they would not Wallace's stuff. Now the yew tree, which is that tree there, I think. Aye. It's locally known as the Wallace yew. It's thought to be 300 years old and has been surveyed, and a programme of treatment is underway to improve its health. The ancient oak, which stood by the burn on the north side of the main road, was the traditional site of an incident in the epic 15th century poem about Wallace by Blind Harry. Like Robin Hood, Wallace is said to have hidden from his enemies in the tree, along with an impossible number of his men. An acorn from the tree which fell in 1856 was planted in Fountain Gardens in Paisley. Fountain Gardens in Paisley? What's that? Oh, that's the yew there. That's the yew tree. It's meant to be 300-year-old. I thought it was the other one because that's bigger. But that's only a wee tree. But look at it, you can tell it's ancient. The bark, or half it and whatever. Look at that. So it's the Wallace yew. Fantastic. And down here is the actual memorial to Sir William Wallace. And it is there. It's not very readable at the moment, that. It's got William Wallace Memorial to the immortal memory of Sir William Wallace, Scottish patriot, born at Elderslie, Renfrewshire, circa 1270 AD, who from the year 1296 fought dauntlessly in defence of his country's liberty and independence in the face of fearful odds and great hardship, being eventually betrayed and captured and brought to London and put to death near this spot on the 23rd of August 1305. He wasn't put to death here. I don't know what that is. As an example of heritage. Oh, he's born here. He wasn't born in... I don't get that, but I really don't. Brought to London and put to death near this spot on the 23rd of August 1305. What are you talking about? I don't know what that means. He wasn't put to death near this spot at all. was near Smithfield Market where he was actually put to death. So if anybody knows why that says that, or if I read it wrong, can you please inform me in the comments? Oh, it's a replica plate of the plate. These are replicas. That's a replica of the plate. A replica of a plate on the floor of Westminster Hall. That's a replica of that, so that must be a replica as well. I'm getting it now. That must be a replica of the stone in Smithfield Market. Well, Smithfield is still a market. I think it's a meat market actually. So there's a bit more info here. Memorial. Granite monument was erected in 1912. You've got a sort of sense of something, I don't know what it is. Like you're in the sort of presence of something. I don't believe in spirits and gods and things like that, but I just feel a wee something there. Maybe it's a wee bit of pride in Scottish history. Don't know. But, welcome to the Wallace Memorial. Welcome to the traditional site of William Wallace's birthplace. Wallace was a hero of Scotland in the Wars of Independence. It's a special place for Scots, please take care of it. There we go. So, Wallace Memorial. There you are. In all your glory. Well, we're not finished yet. There's one more place I want to visit before I go to Tesco and get some stuff in to have a wee bit of breakfast, take my tablets and then have a wee sleep because I've been up since 4 o'clock and you get to my age, you need your sleep. So, onwards. So we're here at Paisley Abbey. This is the place where Wallace was meant to have been educated by an uncle of his who was a priest or a monk or something. And he learned all different kinds of languages here, French, Latin. I don't know what kind of other languages he knew. People will know more about me. I'm not a historian. I do love history, but not a historian. So I tend to read things and I know them somewhere, but I forget them very quickly and I need to refer to things, so bear with me. Now, Paisley Abbey has been built on over the centuries, and I'm thinking that if I'm right, if I remember rightly, this is the oldest part of the Abbey here, and this would have been here when William Wallace was here. I think this is the bit, but we will find out. I'm just going to walk round here, this bit here. I think this is the oldest part of the Abbey. This bit. You'd think there'd be a wee plaque telling you this was the oldest part. I think that is anyway. I think this is the oldest part of the Abbey. No doubt people will tell me different. Put me right if I'm wrong. But if I'm right, then well done me. It's for Abbey staff and volunteers in there. So, look at that. Very impressive. Now Paisley Abbey has got a lot of history, even the newer part. We will find out a wee bit about that when we go inside. The Paisley Abbey is situated just next to Paisley Town Hall, which is what you can see now. This is another impressive building, and it stands quite close to the River Cart as well. And it's bang in the town centre. So I don't know if the cathedral will be, the Abbey. I don't know if the Abbey will be open right now, so we might not be able to go inside. But we might find some info on the outside. That's the door you go in. That's very impressive, that, isn't it? Going all the way up there. So let's see what it says down here. That's the trouble with coming at this time in the morning. It's only about 7 o'clock now. And well, that's for the shop. So, opens at 10. That's guided tours. So I'll put the info up in the descriptions in the video when I'm editing it. So, but this is the place where Wallace was educated, and they put that as fact. Now I think that's actual fact. So there's nothing sort of doubted about it. There's no doubt about it, as far as I know anyway. And so there's another gate. And there we go, Paisley Abbey. So we've done the Wallace tour. This is where I'm ending it up. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and don't forget, if you can, if you haven't already, subscribe and like and share. I'm aiming for 500 now subscribers, and hopefully I'll get there with the help of you lot. So you've been walking about Glasgow, Elderslie and Paisley, right here, Scotland. So I'll see you in the next video.